Welcome back to another video. And what I have behind me is my 2018 Hyundai Sonata. And I'm just introducing it to the channel with this particular video. So I'm going to give a quick walk around and just tell you why I purchased it. And then I'll make a couple of more in-depth videos talking about what I like and what I dislike. Let's go ahead and check this one out. I'm going to start with the good side, and you will see exactly what I mean when I get around to the other side in the front of the vehicle. But for now, basically, I have to say that to me, this is a very attractive vehicle, especially in the red. And I purchased this back in June of last year. So I'm a little late with adding this to the channel. I already put about 25,000 miles on it. Still looks very good. And I have the sport version of this 2018. So I get the dual exhaust. I don't know if there's anything else on the exterior that signifies that it's the sport model besides that, but definitely looks good. And as you can see, give a shout out to the Enterprise Car Sales. That is where I purchased this from, in the Waukesha area of Wisconsin. So again, we're looking good from this side. And before I can even really get into making videos with the car, this is what happened to me as I was driving on the highway. And you know how it goes, where the vehicle in front of you has enough time to swerve, but it catches you by surprise. And crazy enough, there was a pail, maybe like a 5-gallon pail, on the expressway, and that's what it did to my bumper. I already have the used bumper at the house, but before I put it on, I was thinking of changing the factory grille to the wire mesh style that's kind of like what's on the Genesis versions of these vehicles. I think that will look a lot better. So that'll be a future project, but for now, as you can see, otherwise would be a very attractive vehicle, has this ugly crack in the bumper. But like I said, we'll be changing that going forward, so it is what it is. And I really wasn't as frustrated about it as I normally would be when it comes to like damage on a vehicle. This is the first major piece of damage on anything that I've owned that I haven't fixed. So, but on with the interior. I do really like this sports steering wheel with the flat bottom. It has the paddle shifters, which to me are pointless, but I guess if you want to have a little bit of fun, it's there. I'll definitely be replacing these mats. As you can see, it's been through a winter, so dirty and salty. The seats, heated seats, extremely comfortable. I guess that's one of the features for the interior. It's more of a hugging kind of sports seat that is a combination of leather and cloth, and it is heated. I have well, I guess I should say I don't have the dual climate zone. It's manual. But overall, a very cozy, comfortable interior. As much as I like the piano black design that is here and here, it does seem to hold a lot of fingerprints, or like kind of smudge or gloss or whatever you want to call it. But you know, could be worse. And if you hear me with a slight sniffle, it's because we're in April, but it's still 30-degree weather, which is quite frustrating. But anywho, back to the car. Nice leg room space. This particular one does not come with the rear vent, even though it appears in the 2019 and up models of this style. Not only do you get the rear vents back here, but up front, it seems as in the sport model, this is where the wireless charging pad space is. And 2019, I believe 2020, I think 2021 it changed. So those last 2 years, this is standard, it looks like, in the sport model. Standard for the wireless charging pad, and also the climate control that's, I guess, electronic climate control, where you have a dual zone, and also the cool seats as well as heated seats. So yeah, I missed out by 1 year. Currently, I am at 57,506 miles. I purchased this vehicle with about 32,000 miles on it. So yeah, like I said, 25,000 miles in, let's see, 10 months, which some would say is a lot. For me, that's par for the course, because I do drive a lot of miles and I definitely go through vehicles. So it does have the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Basically, plug it in here, plug it into your phone, and that's how to connect to the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Features wise, I would say it has the key things that I'm looking for, which is I kind of got spoiled by the blind spot monitoring. The backup camera is pretty good, even though the location of the camera in the rear, it does seem to catch a lot of dust and dirt because it's lower into the bumper. But you know, it has the lines that kind of show you the trajectory as you are turning the steering wheel and going in whatever direction you're going to go. So that's definitely helpful. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else major to say as far as introducing this vehicle to the channel, except for this here. If you know about the Nissan videos I've been making, where I've been talking about basically trying to prove that the Nissan isn't as bad as the reputation is, I don't even think I want to try and do that when it comes to the Hyundai brand of vehicle. The Hyundai and Kia have just, I've seen so many videos about how they really just don't care about their customers. And you know, I know a couple of people that have had Kias or Hyundai, and they've just been crap. Why would I buy a crap vehicle? Well, this channel is all about basically looking to see if the hearsay about a vehicle, if I'll experience it for myself. And sometimes, like, you know, a bad vehicle could be a lot more about the owner than the brand itself. I don't think that's the case as far as Kia, Hyundai is concerned. But like I said, this vehicle only has 57,000 miles. I got it fairly low. So if there's something that goes wrong, I've been doing all the maintenance as it's been suggested. So I know that I did my part. So if something goes wrong, we can say, yes, this is a Kia, Hyundai issue, or I guess you could say I'm either lucky again with having a vehicle that is going to go the distance, or I'm going to get screwed up and have to deal with some headaches. Hopefully that's not the case, because I actually really do enjoy driving this car. It is very comfortable. You know, nothing exciting, but I don't really need exciting at this point in my life. I need comfortable and reliable. So it has the first part. We're going to test out the second part as I could take it on for the long haul. The plan is to get it to about 200,000 miles and then on to the next. And that's basically the plan with any vehicle on this channel. It's to get it to 200,000 miles plus, and then go from there. But it's like documenting what the vehicle, the ups and downs of having it in that time frame with all of those miles being put on it. So that's really it for this particular video. Just introducing one of 3 more vehicles that I'll be showing on this channel, because 2 are gone and one of them is definitely a fan favorite. If I didn't say it, I'm not a Dodge fan, so the Challenger's also gone, so stay tuned for that video. But either way, thanks for watching this one. I'll catch you in the next vehicle. I'm out.